Okay. On maintenance, I found that I needed a belt, contactor, and a motor. It's going in a Heatcraft unit, so hopefully this will work. I think it should be better than original. A little bit more horsepower. Heatcrafts are 1/15. This is a 1/12. Multi-voltage, reversible, amps or higher amps, so it can handle more load. So I really am burned out on those Heatcrafts being 230 volt motors. When we got in California, we're 208 volt here, so the amps automatically are above the rated of the windings. I think they're like 0.5 or 0.4, 0.5, I'm pretty sure. So anyways, this might be the hot ticket, I'm hoping. So check it out. We'll see what we got here. We got ball bearings, which is awesome. Reversible, dual voltage, multi horsepower, multi mounting, capacitor. There we go. So I think this might be my first time putting in one of these motors. Always use the Heatcrafts, original ones. So we'll see how it goes. And after. Just a little bit, slid it out. After the wrench. Bottom here, you got an open hole. I don't know what's going on here, but there should be a cap on that. Something going on. Oh, there it is over there, I think. Somebody. Anyways, that needs fixed. I need to put that cap back on that hole. The cable guy must have ripped it off. He must have not have any tin snips on him or something. Man, what a butcher. Hey guys, I was wondering why these motors don't sound like they're, they got little high amps and they don't sound like they're going that fast. Look at that shit ass voltage. 203. Yeah. On all the legs. 202. That's some shit. Alrighty. So we got on the other side. Yeah, 202, 203. Yeah, 203. That's crap shit. Motors are just not going like they do when they're like up at 208 or something. Anyways. Okay, let's put in a new condenser fan motor. And on this side, did that one I think like a year ago. The unit's about 10, 11 years old. See how these motors last. The original motor right here, voltage here is only 202, 203. So this motor did really well. These Coldthorns. I wish I could get these Coldthorns. Hey, if any of you guys know where to get these Coldthorn motors, I'm gonna have to Google it and see if I can get them. But these suckers last, man. Lasted 10, 11 years. You know, good solid 10 years on this place. I was here when they built this place and started it up, so it's a good motor. Although the other Coldthorn, it only lasts about 8, but that's still good. Anything over 5 these days with motors, I'm happy with it. With anything, it's like, yeah, you're lucky to get 5 years out of anything these days. Oh man, I put this clock in like only a couple years ago, and it's already having a hard time turning it. I think what it is because there's so much dust. There's if you want these clocks to last, tip of the day, put these clocks in a box. You know, in the box that they come in, or if you have any extra boxes, and close the box. You know, use the cover and everything. So I think that's the secret to making those time clocks last. And I just put new contactor in here. This contactor, original, 10 years old, still working and everything, but just pulled it out because of points were. See if I can see if I can do this with one hand. Pulling NorCal. He's always trying to do stuff. Does it pretty successfully with one hand. Oh. End of the day here. Probably about 6:30. Trying to just get this job all done. All the parts. It's the last thing to do on this job. Yeah, so I don't know if you can see the contacts. They're turning blue. You can see a bit, and I don't know if you can see in there. Yeah, they're like 100% all worn. I don't know if you can't. There we go. There's some sunlight in there. Maybe that'll work. But yeah, it's all. It's time. Just a maintenance thing. 10 years. The contactor. They're just 100% used up and starting to turn blue. Time to change it out. Condenser fan motor contactor. Did a belt on the exhaust hood over there. Did the time clock couple 2017, yeah, 2 years ago. So everything, the only thing left is low pressure control. So anyways, I think this contactor was a 25 amp. I think this was a 25 or a 30. I can't read anymore. Yeah, 25. I can barely read it down there on the bottom. I think it says a 25 or 30. I like went up a little bit on the contactor size. I like using 40s on everything these days. Just going a little heavy. And I was rudely interrupted by my damn timer. When the timer goes off and you're shooting a video, it stops the video. That's a bad thing. Anyways, so I label all the wire numbers. 25, 26, 27 for line 1, 2, 3. And line 1, 2, 3 on the bottom. And came out pretty clean. There's a little tip of the day. If you can't fit your stay-cons all the way down, use those little 2-in-1s to step them off. These little things. I don't know what you call them. Oh, I'm old and I'm tired. Can't think what those damn things are called anymore. Anyways, so that came out pretty clean though. That contactor change out there, pretty nice. So Alright, click like on the video, subscribe. Take care guys, have a good one, bye.